welcome back. From this video we will start our first question of Codewars 8Q difficulty. That is, here you can see difficulty 8Q, and the first question we will solve is name shuffler. So let us first see what the question is. So I am opening the question, and we have to write a function that returns a string in which first name is swapped with last name, and they have given us an example. Here is the John McLean, and in output we have to swap the first and last name, so the output is McLean John. So I am clicking on the train button for writing the solution, and here are some tips for the first timer, for the first time when we start the question. There are few tips like attempt button, test button. Okay, so these are the input and output. Here you can see John McLean is the input, here Mary Jeggins, and here Tom Jerry. So in the output we have to swap first and last name. So we have given the input in the form of string. First we will see the different ways that we can approach this question. So I have something like Tom Jerry in my input, and here is a space. As you all know that in string the strings are indexed from 0. So 0 is index for T, 1 is an index for O, M is index for 2, similarly space is index for 3, and so on. What we can do first is, for the first approach, we can first find the index of the space character, and after finding the index we can use slicing. For example, this is my variable name st, so I can do something like st of slicing. Just takes out the portion of the string from the start position to end position. So what I have to slice, I have to start from the 4th index. This is my j, so I have to slice it from 4th index up to last index. So if we have to go from the last index and we don't know what, and we want to go through all the characters up to the last character, we can directly put colon and put nothing after that, and we will close the parenthesis. So this will give me Jerry, and we have to concatenate it with space. So I am writing it plus here, and after plus I have to write the first name. So for the first name we have to start from the first character. So I am putting empty here and directly putting colon. And for the last character, what it will be? It will be 3, because it will go up to 3 minus 1. In slicing, the first index starts from 0. So if you put 0 here, it doesn't matter if you put 0 or not. So, and the last index, it will go up to n minus 1. This is my first starting position. Start. And this is my ending position, and ending will always be n minus 1. So if I am writing here 3, then it will go up to 3 minus 1, that is second index. So let's try this solution. So first we have to find the index of the space. This space, we have to find index of the space. So for that I am going to use the inbuilt function, that is find. Yes, I am writing index is equal to str underscore, that is my variable name, that is given as an input, dot for the method find, and in find I am going to put what I have to find in double quotes, that is space. So this will give me the index. Now I have to create a new string, answer, and this will be, I will be using slicing. That is what we have done here. We have to do, and this is my index plus 1, and this is my index position. So I am going to substitute like that. This is my index plus 1 up to last character, plus we have to put space in middle, and again slicing for the first name, and it will be from the starting position. So I am writing colon directly up to index position. So it will go to index minus 1, that is before the space. So let's return this answer and let's test the test cases. We could have write 0 here, so it doesn't matter actually. So there is some error because of my internet connection. Let me copy this and refresh the page. I have copied the answer and I am trying to test the test cases again, and all the 3 test cases pass. Let's attempt all the test cases, and all 47 test cases pass. So this was one of the solution that we could have done, but we are using Python, and Python has some inbuilt method that we can use. Okay, let's try the another approach. And as we all know that string is immutable, so I am again taking the example of Tom Jerry here. Now what we can do is we can convert this string into a list such that each element of a list is a name. For example, this will be converted into Tom and then Jerry. So now this is a list and the upper one is a string. So to convert this string into this form of list, we have some inbuilt method known as split. So we have to do str, the variable name that is a string, dot method name is split. The split takes the parameter by which we have to split. For now we have to split it by space, so I am putting in double quote space. What this will give me? This will return me a list, so I am going to store this into a list variable. Let's say ans answer. Now what we have to do? We have to swap the first name and last name. So basically we have to just reverse the list. To reverse a list in Python there is another method. There is a dot reverse method is there, or we can use slicing. For slicing we just have to write colon -1. So this is saying go from the last index to the first index in the reverse order. And let's store this into another variable. Well, now we have got a string, but in the question we have to return it in the form of string. So like this, there was a method named as split here that converted string to a list. So to do vice versa, we have another method in string module, that is join method. So it takes the parameter by which we have to join the elements of the list, and in split there was this parameter by which we have to split the string. Similarly in join we have to first give the parameter by which we have to join the elements of the string. So for now I have to join it with space, so I am putting space, then method for dot operator, and the method name is join. What we have to join? We have to join the var variable, and we have to just return it. Let's try this solution. First we have to split the variable, split the string into list. So I am writing split in the form of space. We have got the list, then we have to reverse it, and for reversing I am using slicing ::-1, and after that we have to return it in the form of string. So for string we have the join method by which we have to join. First we have to give that, so I am putting it here space, and then the dot operator for method, and the method name is join. And in join we have to pass which sequence we have to join. We have to join the answer list. So let's test this solution. Again there is some internet issue. Now as we can see there are all 3 test cases pass. Let's attempt all the test cases. and this solution also passed 47 test cases. Let's try to submit this solution, and we will see different solution by different people. Here are some tip for the newcomers. Okay, so we can also do voting here. Here the same solution has been written, but in the list comprehension way in one line code. So first they have split the string, here it is, they have split the string, then reverse it, and then they have joined it with the space. This all three steps are written in one line. This is the difference. Please like this video and subscribe for the upcoming videos, and see you in the next video. Bye.